these still sell like hotcakes, but are the Galaxy Foamposites still worth it in 2026? Amen, say man, Sermon 2 Real in the cut on the mic, and today we're gonna be doing a little review slash unboxing on the Galaxy Foamposites. I just bought these in a big collection. I bought a big collection from a dude, you know what I'm saying, local. Go check out that video if you haven't checked it out. I bought a lot of heat, you know what I'm saying, a lot of cool pairs are in there, so if you want to see a cool collection buyout, go check out that video. But we're just gonna get straight into this review. It's a really cool pair. I used to really want these like whenever I was like growing up, like whenever I first got into sneakers. They actually originally came out in 2012, so that's actually, you know, I was in sneakers around then, like KDs and stuff, I feel like, but I really got into around like 2014, then like up. But yeah, so this was one of the pairs that I wanted, like one of the foams I wanted. A lot of people weren't the biggest fan of like the Foamposites had the crazy designs like this on them, but these are one of the pairs that like I feel like was accepted just because like how dope it is. But starting with the box, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So the 2025 one, which is this, came out last year in February. I remember when it came out, it was around this time. Like we're in January right now, but I remember it was cold in Florida, and it's very rarely cold in Florida, but usually like in January, February, it gets a little bit cold. Like right now it's like 50s, which is pretty cold for Florida. But yeah, so the box, they did not come in 2012 like in this type of like cool box. Like they made it better, this 2025 one. They definitely remastered it. I feel like it's a little bit more brighter, the colors and stuff like that, compared to the 2012 one. But whenever the 2012 one came out, like it was chaos. Like they dropped actually in Orlando at the Florida Mall, and a lot of people, like Penny Hardaway, like the basketball player, like kind of made foams popular. Honestly, I'm not like huge, like I'm not super educated on that, but that's one thing I do know. And Penny Hardaway, I'm pretty, like he played in Orlando, like for the, you know, Magic. So like I think that's definitely one of the reasons why they, like people there like went so crazy for this shoe. Maybe just because like he kind of popularized it, and like it was like in like his city where he played. So yeah, Orlando went crazy. I think people probably like drove from everywhere though to get that pair, because it was going for like 2 or 3K at the time. People were saying that people were like trading their like Hondas for him like at the time. I'm not really sure if that's true. I wasn't really there at the time in the sneaker game. I mean, I was, but I wasn't into the drops and stuff. But let's go ahead and unbox the shoe because I'm yapping. But yeah, really cool box. That's a Galaxy print on the Nike. I think this is super cool. So that's one thing that they did different with the 2025 one. Also, the wrapping paper, they gave it a cool wrapping paper. Like the 2012 one, they just kind of threw it in a Nike box. I'm pretty sure that's like a regular brown Nike box, and just gave it to the people, and it was just kind of like some gas in like a normal box, you know what I'm saying? Like you pull it out, it'd be some heat, and just like a normal box. But this one, they kind of like went all out. Got the Galaxy Foamposites right here. I'm gonna pull out both pairs. Now I actually just sold these on eBay, so I was gonna say if you were a size 11.5 and want these, hit me up on my Instagram. But I always have heat like this in for fair prices, pretty much, you know what I'm saying, better than what you're gonna pay on the apps after fees and stuff like that. So definitely tap in with me if you want some heat, and you know what I'm saying, whatever size really. Mainly I have bigger sizes, but like any size I could source. But yeah, really cool pair. It comes with this remove the before flight tag. I'm pretty sure the 2012 one did not come with this, but I could be wrong. Actually, I feel like it did. Let me see that. Let me see real quick. Okay, actually the 2012 one did come with this tag. I'm pretty sure, I kind of remember that. But yeah, pretty cool. Just a cool little detail, you know what I'm saying? Put this little tag, remove before flight, like you're going to space. And you know what I'm saying? This super dope, pretty much black on the inside right there. I'm not like the biggest fan of how foams look on feet, like from like bottom looking like at them, but then when you look at them from the side, they look super fire. The first foams I got, if I could pop them on the screen, I will. I remember foams not being the most comfortable shoe, but I wonder if these are somewhat comfortable. Honestly, I don't think foams are the most comfortable shoe just feeling them. They feel pretty rock solid, but they are meant to be like a basketball shoe, but obviously no one really plays basketball in them. But I think that Penny Hardaway did, so like he kind of popularized that, so I think that's why people did. Has carbon fiber on the bottom. I'm pretty sure the sole definitely glows in the dark. I can tell it's like a glow in the dark, translucent, like light green material. Carbon fiber on the sides right there. Got that logo on the back. I remember someone commented saying it's like a Penny Hardware logo. So I'm assuming it's that. Like I'm not like, you know what I'm saying, I'm a youngin', so I wasn't really watching like the NBA around that time. Like I was around like 2013 up, like really since like LeBron played for the Heat. So whenever that was, so probably a long time ago, but I wasn't super tapped in with all the basketball stuff. But these are really fire. I'm just a sneakerhead that likes to review shoes, so don't get on my head about that. But yeah, I do know a lot about the history about this shoe, just because like they came out in 2012, so it wasn't like too long ago. But yeah, pretty clean shoe. I love how they made like the space like more bright, like the colors are more vibrant compared to the 2012 ones, and they're very affordable compared to the 2012 ones. I just sold these for a little bit over 300, like 350 to be exact. And like yeah, they're super cheap compared to in 2012 they went for like 2-3K, and 2-3K in 2012 is like 4 or 5K nowadays, maybe 6K. So like, you know what I'm saying, because inflation and stuff. So that's pretty crazy how shoes just are not going for as crazy. Well, they did drop a good amount of pairs of these. They dropped on the sneakers app and stuff like that. So yeah, let me give y'all a little, like, you know what I'm saying, 360 this pair. I know the lighting's not too good in this room right now, but you know what I'm saying, as you can see, it's pretty clean. It goes with my mouse pad. Y'all probably cannot see my mouse pad, but I'm just gonna show y'all right real quick. Like, it's purple, goes with it pretty well, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, looking at market on these, like I said, you know what I'm saying, if you're a sneakerhead and you wanted these back in the day, I think that's the people who are buying this shoe. Also a little bit of new sneakerheads too, just because it's a super cool shoe. I mean, this is like not a shoe you see on every single day. This is definitely a pair that I would wear, but I skipped these for the personal. I did go for them on the sneakers app, but I would have gone the flip, to be real with y'all. But I think foams do fit like a little half size small, so if you do want to get these, I think you should go half size up, but I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure, like, I remember back, unless they made the shape different compared to the old ones, your pinky toe used to be like, you know, pretty like snug in there. So yeah, right now size 12 is going for $330. This is 11.5, it's going for $350, which is what I sold it for. Size 11 going for $380, but last sale was $290. They spiked up. They're actually going for really cheap a couple weeks ago. Like the smaller sizes, like size 9 and down is going for like $270, and down like size 7 men's going for $170. So that's under retail, which is crazy, but the bigger sizes are still doing pretty well in the market. So I do think this is a good buy, especially if you wear one of those smaller sizes. But if you wear like a bigger size, you kind of missed the dip. They dipped like a month or two ago. They're like all at like probably like 280, 300, but they went back up to like 350, 360, 380. So yeah, I mean, hey, they're still a decent price, still a very fair price for the shoe. I feel like definitely way better than, you know what I'm saying, paying like a grand or $500 for it. But I do think this is a shoe that will probably be a $500 shoe later down the line. But I don't think it's no rush to buy these. If you didn't buy them, I think they'll definitely stay around $350 in the bigger size I'm talking about. In the smaller sizes, they're under retail, so I see them, you know what I'm saying, being pretty low for a while, at least for another year or two. But they will definitely, I think this will definitely be like a $500, $600, $700 shoe in the future, especially in those bigger sizes, like 11.5. Like 11.5 is pretty rare. 12.5, my personal size, pretty rare. 13. I think this is gonna be a shoe that goes up. But yeah, I do think this is a fire cop. Pretty good shoe. Has a nice suede on it. Nothing too crazy though. I think this, you know, this is the Galaxy print just goes crazy on this shoe, y'all. But yeah, stay tuned for more fire videos. Just wanted to review this shoe real quick before I ship it out to the buyer. Make sure to, if you want to sell any shoes to me or buy, hit me up on Instagram. Stay tuned for more fire videos. God bless. Peace.